Even the tavern, meant to be a place for people to forget their worries, sees its share of troubles. Hasabara, you cousin. A fight.
Go on, have another glass. I'm offering top shelf drink for bottom shelf prices tonight. No need to fret over your coin purses.
See? This is why we keep coming back. Nobody treats us better than our Hasabara.
Quite the crowd tonight, eh? Good to see it.
All thanks to you for supplying me with that mead.
Thanks to my good fortune, you mean? I got it for so cheap on account of the batch not measuring quite up to the brewer's usual standards.
Still, look at how happy it's made them. There's nothing I love more than seeing my tavern full to bursting like this. Thank you, Eridor. Truly.
It's nothing, honest.
Ah, and just like that, they've nearly drank me dry. Might have to close up early tonight.
Celebrating something, Hasabara. Whatever it is, we'll drink to that. Pour us around.
I wish I could. Seems the barrels have run dry tonight. But if you'll come back on the morrow...
Run dry? You've enough for these drunkards? You can't spare a drop for those of us who are risking our lives for you on the battlefield? Ah!
Hey! Who are you calling a drunkard?
Don't you fools go spoiling the one spot of happiness we've had in a long while.
Enough! My tavern's a place for forgetting troubles, not stirring them up. You do well not to look down your noses at the very people you've sworn an oath to protect. You want respect? Go out there and earn it by ending the war. Then there'll be drink aplenty to go around.
You tell them, Hasabara! They're no better than us!
You lot aren't blameless either, you know. These soldiers do put their lives on the line to protect yours. They get enough grief on the battlefield without you giving it to them off it.
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me.
Wanted
No,
booze.
I shouldn't have let my temper flare.
Look, there's still some drink left here. How's about you raise a glass together?
Yeah. You can have some of ours, too.
Well, don't mind if I do.
Might be a
Level
little
head you've got
bit
on
of
your shoulders
backwash,
there,
but
Hasabara.
yeah, it's fine.
It helped that you pitched in when you did.
Ah, now that hits the spot.
Doesn't it? Here, I'll pour you another.
See? Now this is what I live for. Giving people a place they can come together and leave the worries of the world behind for a while. Somehow, I know this is what Theo would have wanted me to do. If only I could raise a glass with him.
Aye, I reckon he'd be proud. You've made a spot of sunshine for people who don't get much of it these days. People like me.
What with business booming again, it looks like I'm going to have my hands full for a while. Don't you worry for your mama, Theo. As long as there's ale to be poured and smiles on her customers' faces, she'll be just fine.
Oops, I didn't read it. It's about Flanagan. Something shield? I was like, yeah. Oh, I did read it.
Thank you for joining me in my training, Sir Flanagan. I've learned much from you. In truth, I'm grateful for any training at all. There are few of us Hawk Riders in Glenbrook.
Then let me thank you in turn for a chance to shake the rust from my bones. Seems my mount was keen to face such a worthy opponent as well.
'Twould seem they are hawks of a feather. Speaking of which, Sir Flanagan, I understand your regiment of riders was the Duchy's finest. Yet you chose to leave your homeland behind. Why?
I grew to see how powerless I was. I once believed the freedom Gustadov espoused would bring prosperity to Esfrost. So I fought, and fought, and fought for the cause until my shield was stained blood red.
Hence your title, yes. To think how many lives you must have saved.
Do not mock me. I saved no one. Pride swelled my breast with every mention of that cursed title. But in a year's time, what did I return home to find? My poor wife, wasting away in solitude in the throes of an accursed plague.
Hmm.
Your wife? Had word not reached you?
She mentioned in letters that she felt unwell, but never did I expect it to be so grave. In a matter of days, she was gone.
Oof.
Every moment I spent protecting the people, she drew one step closer to death. And I left her to die. Her blood, too, stains my shield.
Sir Flanagan,
Forgive me. I did not mean to burden you with my woes. But you see now, my title is a curse.
Bird's like, you gonna leave me here?
It is a tragedy, yes. But I cannot bring myself to believe you cursed. And you mustn't believe so either.
No, man, I'm cursed. I am the cursed bird. Alright, we good? Good. Okay, let's save. Let's get in here. Let's do this fight. I will stay awake for this. Camsel's forces arrive at the source. House Wolfort must strike him down if the Roselle are to ever be free. The Roselle are ever to be free. Yeah, okay. Said that right?
Countless guards killed at the gate, and Minister Lila struck down at her own institution.
She tripped.
All your doing, I presume, Minister Serenoa.
I do not deny it.
And now, here you are in the source. Any fool could see what you mean to do.
Yes. We are here to free the Roselle.
Oh, no, I didn't guess
You're a
that.
reasonable man, Minister Camsel. You must know there is no reason to enslave these people. Pray let us go in peace.
The goddess herself decreed the Roselle must serve here. It is all part of her plan.
Then her plan is wrong.
The goddess
Yep.
can never be wrong.
First playthrough.
What is wrong is those who would defy her. It is my duty to see blasphemers brought to justice, not to turn the other cheek while they slink away unpunished. You will pay for your grievous sins, Serenoa Wolfort, with your life.
It's a good time. Definitely get you invested in the story. Playing it on easy. Just so I don't have to grind too much on stream. Alright, lose all allied forces. Should be okay. Who we got?
The goddess weeps, Minister Serenoa, for you and yours have strayed from her righteous path. If you insist upon defying her, then you must pay for your sins with your life.
There's no going back now. We either help the Roselle to freedom, or die trying.
Minister Camsel will fall, and the statue of the goddess soon after. Your orders?
I didn't mean to have Milo and Hasabara in this party. Whoops. I was wondering about that.
The heretics!
The Roselle toil here to atone for their ancestral sins, as they themselves wish and as the goddess demands.
Can't be.
Well,
I
there
did.
she goes.
I'm on my back foot.
I expected no easy fight with you, Wallfoot.
This was too much for me.
Gah! How can this be? Oh, Goddess. Is it your will that I die? Out of my way!
That was it, I think. Yeah, okay. Gonna get this plot and then we're gonna stop because I'm out. I'm tired. We did what I wanted to do, and then tomorrow, or well, sometime will be the actual end. Unless it goes on for like 9 hours, then it probably wouldn't be, but I don't think that.
They defeated one of the Saintly Seven.
I'd do it again. 2, technically. 3. Yeah.
They did all that to free us? Can we really leave?
No one's going anywhere! You defy the Goddess, you die!
Ah!
Not while I still stand.
Serenoa, you wanna help your wife here?
Are you all right?
I'm fine. It's only a scratch. We have to plant the explosives on the statue while we still can.
Leave it to us.
Alright, here we go.
Lady Frederica, why are you doing all this for us?
Why do you think?
Because you do not deserve to be treated like this.
But our people are sinners. We coveted salt, and in doing so plunged Norzelia into an age of blood and chaos.
No, that is a lie, concocted by the goddess's teachings. My mother left me records of the truth. Our ancestors came to Norzelia to stop the ceaseless wars to control the source, to save its people. They excavated a giant pillar of salt from beneath the very earth, with the intention of dividing it equally among all. They were wise, and compassionate, and selfless.
Then, we have nothing to atone for? Truly?
Nothing. You are free of sin. You are free.
Your mother, Lady Ornea, kept our people's history. If you say this thing is true, then it is true. But it is also true that Hyzant would never allow us to be free.
We know. That's why we want to take you somewhere else. Somewhere Hyzant holds no power. Your people's homeland, Centralia. Together, I'm certain we will reach it. The explosives are set!
There is nothing left to fear, and I shall prove it to you.
Alright. Blow it up. Be gone with you.
The statue!
You blew her up!
Kind of failed, actually, like.
Oh, Lady Ornea, your dream has finally come true.
Look. The goddess that ruled you is nothing but a pile of rubble. And even if the goddess did exist, she would never force people to live like this. Everyone has the right to choose their own path based on their own convictions. That is what it means to be alive, to be human.
To be human.
But I'm a Roselle.
Rise up. Come with us to Centralia.
I'm going. I'm going with Lady Frederica.
Yeah.
As am I. What is there left to fear?
You're right. If there's somewhere we belong out there, somewhere we can be free, we have to find it. To our homeland.
To Centralia! Everyone make for the harbor. We'll sail down the river and then all the way south.
How did you fare at the harbor, Eridor?
Just fine, my lord. Got the Roselle safely boarded on our commandeered vessel, and set Elfric upon the rest of the ships.
Perfect.
You did a fine job rallying the Roselle, Lady Frederica. Well done.
Not the time. Let's go.
We aren't done quite yet. Not until we are all safe upon Centralia's shore.
True, but we've overcome a major hurdle. That is something to be proud of.
Yeah, later. Let's go.
I'm sure Lady Orlea would say the same.
Sure, later.
Thank you, Gila.
Come on, go. Gotta run.
Your words touched me too, Frederica. Truly. I am proud to fight for the Roselle's freedom and for their future.
Also, she's probably very injured, actually.
I could not have done this without you. Thank you.
You needn't thank me. What sort of husband would I be if I did not do everything in my power to aid my wife?
They're so sweet together.
Serenoa! Forgive me. I should not have called you husband when we are not yet wed.
Okay.
I only hoped it would help the Roselle trust me.
I was wondering about that. I was
Don't
like,
apologize. I liked the way it sounded.
ooh.
If anything, I should be the one making amends to you. I've given you no wedding, not even a ring.
And the dress.
What need have I of either? Though,
This is about the time. Go. Run.
there is something I wish to give you, if you'll have it.
Your mother's pendant. But it is so precious to you.
That is why I wish you to have it.
Is he gonna give her the ring?
I will treasure it always. I promise you, whatever happens, I will never regret choosing this path.
5 minutes later.
Nor will I, my love.
I regret choosing this path.
Come, we must make haste for the harbor. Once we reach the Great Falls at Norzelia's southern tip, we will be safe.
Hold fast to courage completed. Save your game. Yes, save the game.
Frederica, Serenoa, and the others help the Roselle break out of the source and flee Hyzant by ship. Behind them, the harbor is engulfed in violet flames when the Elfric explodes, destroying the remaining vessels and any chance the Hyzantians had at pursuing them.
Boom.
They sail down the Nozelia River, heading for the Great Falls deep in the Folk's domain. From there, they will journey south in search of the Roselle's ancestral homeland, Centralia.
Final chapter. Blessed freedom. If I was more awake, we could finish it. I was very awake, and then I started streaming, and I got super tired.
Minister Edor, the Roselle have revolted.
I am aware. I hear they destroyed the statue of the goddess.
We barely scratched it, honestly.
What's Wolfort's doing? They've stolen a ship and fled the capital. Minister Exham is embroiled in battle with the S. Frosty near the Glenbrook border. I
cannot reach either Minister Lila or Minister Camsel. There's nothing we can do to...
I shall go after them. The Wolfwoods and the Roselle have made a mockery of our goddess. Such blasphemy cannot go unpunished.
But we've no ships, and you'll never catch them if you go over land.
Perhaps not with an ordinary horse.
Uh-oh.
But they will not escape. They are about to witness the true might of the goddess.
The automaton. I assume is what they're talking about. And I worry. I worry about this automaton. Holy cow. Zoom. Dang, man. Level 33. Okay, we gotta stop. We gotta stop. Oh. I feel so bad. I should not have streamed this morning. I should have just waited till today. But life is crazy. Alright, we got some character stories. Though he has thrown away his loathed epithet, it will not stop others from addressing him as such. Epithet. I don't know if I've actually said that word out loud ever. Epithet.
The hour has grown quite late.
That was my first scouting excursion in many moons. I'd forgotten how long they can take.
'Tis not often I get the chance to soar over distant lands such as these.
Oh, you're fine.
Sir Flanagan, over there!
If it's coin you want, it's yours, all of it. Please, just spare our lives.
We'll be taking the coin. But I'm afraid nobody would see my face can go on living.
He's that bad looking.
Please have mercy.
I shall be your shield, my love. Run while you can.
They need us. Quickly!
I'm with you.
Let them go!
What's this now? Did someone calling the army? Wait. I'd recognize that grubby shield anywhere. You're Sir Flanagan. You're but a lowly coward would turn tail from the duchy. But I bet your shield would fetch good coin at auction.
And you shall have it, on the condition you do not lay a finger on these two.
Or better yet, I'll take your shield, your money, and your lives. Kill the lot of them! How'd that coward best us?
Oh, thank you, good sir. Thank you. We are forever in your debt.
I was only doing my duty. Are you hurt?
No. The three of us couldn't be better, sir. All thanks to you.
3?
She's with child, my lord.
Then I am relieved thrice over.
Pray, tell us your name. I would name the child after you, should it be a boy.
This is hardly a deed worthy of...
The man before you was Flanagan, an honorable soldier. Perhaps too much so for his own good.
Flanagan. A fine name indeed.
And Flanny if it's a girl.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts, Sir Flanagan. You truly are the people's shield.
The people's shield.
I dare say it's a fitting epithet.
Epithet, okay.
I am hardly worthy of such a lofty title.
If only that were your choice to make. You didn't start calling yourself the Bloody Shield after all. Am I wrong, Sir Flanagan? Or should I say, the People's Shield?
then I suppose I must endeavor to live up to it. For my sake, and for that of the one who may bear my name.
Hmm. Alright, let's see. I should be able to make it through this fight without leveling up. I'm level 30, 31. The group arrives at the Great Falls to the south, but Hyzant is not far behind. What about Cordelia? I was thinking about this. I was like, is Roland just abandoning the kingdom to Cordelia? Is he just abandoning Cordelia? Is she coming with us? What's the deal here, buddy?
The Great Falls.
The southernmost tip of all Norzelia. We still have a ways to go until we reach Centralia. But once we pass the falls, we pass out of any pursuer's reach.
Don't blow up the bridge. Don't do it.
Lord Serenoa, Lady Frederica.
Yay!
Jerome, you came.
Of course we did. We wish to accompany you. To secure our people's future, and to repay you for all House Wolfford has done for us.
Thank you, Jerome.
And we've brought your wedding gown, Lady Frederica.
Yes!
It's all ready.
You didn't.
Splendid. We'll hold you the finest wedding Centralia has ever seen.
Heck yeah.
That is as far as you go.
Oh, go away.
Hedor! Impossible! How did you catch up to us?
This makes me think of Emperor's New Groove, where they're like, how did you get here before us? Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
Nothing is impossible for one blessed by the goddess.
The horse.
Experimental prototypes never do last long. Still, it is enough to see you filthy heretics destroyed. Lila did well to leave it behind.
Is that the automaton she created?
Ah, so you knew of it. Then you'll know it commands the very power of the goddess. Her power is beyond what the human intellect can possibly understand. You cannot hope to defy a divine being like that.
Watch us. We will go where even she cannot reach.
Yes, I heard. You seek the Rosellan homeland, hmm? Bold of you to assume such a place actually exists. No one has ever set foot on the land beyond these falls. Those who have tried found nothing but a brutal death in an empty wilderness.
How do you know?
Even if there is somewhere hospitable out there, there is no guarantee you will survive long enough to see it. You do not deny it. See, Roselle? See how she has deceived you? Kill them and return to the goddess. Correct your mistakes and she will show you mercy.
She can take her mercy and stuff it. We're going with Lady Frederica. End of story.
Yes.
Nothing at the source for us but suffering and death anyhow. If I'm going to suffer and die, I'm going to do it looking for my homeland.
Yes.
We've had enough of letting the goddess dictate our lives. We choose our own path now, and that is something we will never regret.
There you have it, Idor.
Very well. If death is what you fools prefer, death is what I will give you.
He's got the angriest eyebrows.
Jerome, we'll hold him here. Get your people across the bridge.
All right. Everyone, follow me!
Good. Thank goodness Jerome decided to show up. Which, I mean, obviously I think he would have, because otherwise we're just leaving him between Hyzant and Esfrost, and eventually they're gonna come for them. Defeat Idor. Allow even a single Rosellan to fall. Lose all allied forces. Okay. Cool. Alright, well, where are my Rosellan peeps? Is it just those ones? Okay, so as long as I just put everyone over here. I love how Decimal's just up here by his lonesome. Fighting Idor, the deluded.
Quickly! Help the Roselle cross to the opposite bank. House Wolfort, we must be their shield. Let Idor's forces gain no ground!
Hear me, pious faithful. You owe your lives to the Holy One. Repay that benevolence with Wolfort's demise. Show them what fate awaits heretics and blasphemers!
Time to work.
The road home is just ahead. Come on, everyone, hurry!
Head them off! Don't let the Roselle escape!
Okay, at least they're armed. That is nice.
Your end is nigh.
Interesting. You know, I might keep those there for a second, just so they don't get too ahead of me.
Soon, we'll be in a place free of the teachings.
Are you in need?
Yeah, you'll stay right there. You'll be okay. Heckin' healers.
We'll get there. All of us.
So, it falls to me.
Okay.
Give it up, Idor. There is no
Just
future
win.
for the goddess or her teachings.
How wrong you are, Archibald. As long as we have the Holy One, her future, our future, is glorious and everlasting.
Nothing lasts forever, nor should it. Time passes and things change. That is nature's way.
No!
Yes! Archibald's great.
I'm a fool.
There he goes.
Damn! Fight well, my friends.
Don't worry, Serenoa. I shall protect the Roselle no matter what.
Power couple.
You should be ashamed of yourself, Frederica. Seducing these poor people to follow a path that leads to naught but ruin.
Idor, you're the worst.
They have chosen hope. Hope that their future holds something beyond the endless suffering they've endured as Hyzant's scapegoats.
One's joy is guaranteed so long as one obeys the goddess in all things. You have cast that aside.
How dare you call what you've put them through joy?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, dude.
Oh, but it is. What greater happiness can there be but cleansing oneself of sin?
Dude, you messed up. Y'all kinds of messed up. 2!
I've been waiting for this. The day I get to use my grandfather's magic to destroy you.
Yeah, get it, Narv.
Careful, boy. Striking me is tantamount to striking the goddess herself.
Strike away. Strike really hard.
You're the one who ought to be careful. You're going to pay for what you did to the Archmage Gwendante. Ready to see a spell?
Crit, 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 crit. Nope. Okay, well. Gila. Get him. Kill him.
You misjudged me!
Yeah!
You will suffer! Suffer the wrath of the goddess.
Yeah, and you're dead, so I'm good.
We did it! We did it! Centralia awaits!
Whee! I made that a lot harder than it needed to be. Just, you know, kill the guy, and then you're done. Nah. I don't know, she's pretty strong. She's pretty strong. Oh, oops. There we go.
Serenoa! They've all made it across.
Then let us follow. Lower the bridge.
After we've moved across.
You shall not escape.
Alright, evil Gandalf.
Violet flames! No!
You will never escape. The goddess must be perfect. The history of the Roselle must remain buried. I have spent too long building the teachings to let filth like you tear it all down. Let us die together.
Gosh, he's such an angry man.
Serenoa!
I'll save you! Stay back! Igor has Elfric. It'll go off any second.
You are an astute one, aren't you? This was created to give life to our Holy One. But it has power enough to reduce this whole place to so much ash. You brought the goddess's wrath upon you. Now, I will see you burn!
No! Retreat, all of you! I'll keep it contained!
No! No, you can't!
Go, my lord! I'll take your place!
That's not how this works.
Stay back! There's no time! Roland, get them away from here! Far away! Damn you! You heard the man! Run!
No, Serenoa! Serenoa!
Fool! What did you think you would gain, martyring yourself? See how quickly your friends abandon you?
Yeah, that's the point, my dude.
You think they've abandoned me? Where they go, they take with them my heart, my love, and everything I am. But I don't expect a tyrannical goddess to understand what it means to be family.
Yeah. Where am I getting blue flames? Serenoa is so good. But is this ending? It's anime. You defeat the evil. Let's go.
Any luck?
None whatsoever.
My lady, I am loath to say it, but we cannot search forever.
Please, please, just a few more minutes. My mother's pendant.
Hmm.
Serenoa.
I couldn't protect him.
If only we'd been stronger.
I'm so sorry.
This never would have happened if you hadn't tried to help us.
I promise you, whatever happens, I will never regret choosing this path.
Nor will I, my love. No one is to blame. No one forced us to do this. We chose. Speaking one's mind, acting accordingly, and accepting responsibility. That is our house's way, is it not, Eridor?
Right you are, my lady. That's what it means to be a Wolfort.
This is but the first step of our journey. Come, my friends, we have further to go. Let me make good on the promises I have made to you. And to my husband.
Lady Frederica.
We're with you to the end.
Let's go. All of us.
To Centralia!
Someone's cutting onions in here. It's fine. Right, Ellie?
And so, House Wolfort and the Roselle disappear, never to be seen on Norzelian soil again. The realm they leave behind soon crumbles into chaos.
What about Cordelia? Ooh,
With
rip.
the statue of the goddess destroyed, and most of their saintly seven killed, Hyzant's faithful splinter. Violent feuds spark between the various factions as they vie for dominance of a broken land. In Esfrost, Lord Svarog conspires with the surviving Glenbrook nobles to lead an uprising against Archduke Gustadolf, plunging the duchy into civil war.
Based Svarog. Take that evil goose down.
It is an endless cycle of bloodshed, alliances forged and broken, and betrayal.
And we're not a part of it.
In
Thank
time,
goodness.
The various powers, having long since abandoned their ideals, fight only for survival. The source and the crystal deposits change hands too many times to count.
And Benedict wanted us
This
to
violent
dance in
chapter
that.
of Rosalian history would come to be known as the era of salt and blood.
Accurate. It's just your fault, no big deal. Look, it wouldn't have ended if I had been there, okay? We tried to stop it and everyone was like, no. Backstabbery all the time. Epilogue. Calm waters. I'm like, hey, be a good person. And everyone's like, oh, sure. Just kidding.
So Svarog seeks to avenge his son's murder by attacking the capital, does he? The lengths the parent will go for their child.
And the good ones.
Archduke, We've taken enemy cannon fire.
Blast this man off this mountain.
Gutsy
Oh,
bastard.
go away, Rufus.
Lend me a soldier or two, Archduke. We'll smash that cannon to pieces before they fire it again.
No need to be reckless. The device is incomplete. Its aim is poor at best.
Just roll it right up.
But sir, our troops are rattled. We must do something.
I already have. Isn't that right, Benedict?
Indeed, the old Glenbrook nobles aiding Svarog have been dealt with.
Benedict, you son of a biscuit.
He'll have a knife in his back soon enough.
Benedict, what happened? What happened?
Our dear Exham let slip an interesting observation. That, with Glenbrook deserted, now would be an opportune time to cut out the rot.
Meaning you plan to destroy all our enemies in one go of it.
Yes, other measures to crush what remains of Hyzant are also progressing apace.
How efficient.
Now, about what you've promised.
I haven't forgotten. Once I control Norzelia, the former Wolfort domain will be yours.
Good job, Benedict. You got an empty house.
Including, of course, the people you care so deeply for.
I shall hold you to that vow.
It'll last 5 minutes.
Not a man to be trifled with, old Benedict.
With all due respect, sir, but isn't it dangerous to give territory to a man like that?
Not in the least. He lives for oaths he made in the past. Nothing more. He hasn't the ambition nor the means to supplant me. But such genius shouldn't be allowed to go to waste. He is a perfect tool, one I shall make good use of.
Some years later. Pretty.
Another day of calm seas.
The water is so pretty, like a giant mirror for the sky. Thank you, Lady Frederica.
What for?
I just love the sea so much. My mother told me what happened when I was a baby. She said we wouldn't be here in Centralia if it weren't for you. So thanks. Thanks for bringing me to the sea.
It was my pleasure.
Oh, what a pretty pendant! It looks like treasure!
That's because it is. It's a keepsake from my mother. Inside are memories of her. And of someone I once loved very, very much.
Is it? I don't know. Dang, man. I'm happy with that ending. That was a good ending. Fight for what you believe in. Freedom! Heckin' Benedict. Like, the knife in the back, it was there. I just didn't realize how big the knife in the back was. Like, my guy. All my future playthroughs, I'm gonna be like, Benedict's idea? Nope, don't like it. Don't like it at all. It's terrible. We're not doing anything Benedict wants to be a part of. He was like, flood the people? And I'm like, no. And he's like, yes. And go back home? No. Yes. Gosh, heckin' Benedict. No, that's very good. I'm excited eventually to go back and play more of the other stories. That's gonna be it for this playthrough, though. Yeah, I figured as much. Because I'm like, if I was Frederica, I'd be like, free them now, and I'd be like, no. And if I were Frederica, I'd be like, yes, I'm leaving without you. Like, this is the only time this is gonna happen. I can't stay with you. And like, so on for Roland and stuff. Like, dude. I don't know. Roland's attitude there, it felt like very much that he was like grasping at straws and not mentally present, where he's like, yeah, if we just completely give up, it'll be fine and it's okay and don't have to worry about anything. It's like, buddy, I know it's scary, but you have to take responsibility of this. You can't just be like, no, let's take care of it. It's not like that path is the one I least wanted to take. Music in this game is pretty good, but I'm like, nothing stuck out to me like an Octopath where I'm like, you could just listen to the entire soundtrack and it's wonderful. Which I think them being differently set up and how they're presented also, like if I was walking around, I probably would have had more of a chance to embrace the music as opposed to like, it's a lot of talking. And so I'm concentrating on the talking and not the background music. Just on another level. It's true. It's true. It's just really good. The fact, like, they didn't mention what happened to Cordelia at all. And I was like, it would have been nice if Roland had taken her with us. But I think she would have been like, no, I'm staying with my people. But at least just have that acknowledgement of like, Roland's sister is over there and is just gonna like, I don't know. Gustadolf could continue his plan of like, I'm marrying her, she's just a figurehead, but they don't point that out. Yeah, I don't know. Heck those two. Heck them to the moon and back, and then back to the moon again. Leave you kind of unsatisfied. Oh, so I assume it's one of those things where you have your main 3 endings, but it's then you go back and it's a lot of side tinkering paths to get you to very strange endings. Either you become just an absolute terrible tyrant. Not making certain ones. Yeah. I know there was a lot of, well, not a lot. I think we got most of all of the investigation stuff. Using the traps in chapter 7. What were the traps? Oh, the houses. Don't set the houses on fire. Which I was like, sometimes when I was doing the, redoing that level to level up and stuff, it wasn't me always triggering them, the bad guys did too, so I imagine that's That's a fun time. Hasabara, why did you just fling Eridor up a hill? Hardest fight in the game. Yeah, Say was like talking about that map. And I'm like, oh, a bit. I'm assuming they don't have rollover where I can then start a new game with my level 30. That would be a little overpowered, I assume. But who knows? I'm not there yet. Oh, there is a new game plus. Ooh, excellent. But it would be the hardest fight in the game if you just did it. If you tried to get true end on your first playthrough. Okay. Okay, because I was wondering, I was like, we're only at level 30 and this is the end of the game, and if you end it sooner, then you're only at, you know, yada yada yada. Carry over units you didn't get and your stats. Ew. I'm gonna hold on bitterly to the fact that I promoted Benedict to 3rd rank, and he immediately betrays me and leaves. Okay, I was wondering about that. I was like, I think I know what you mean. It would be weird if they just tossed a bunch of new characters on me, like, there you go, you have... Like, I don't know these people. Never do that again. Excellent. I imagine in one of the paths he probably ends up dying nobly or something. But I'll be over here being bitter and be like, in that other timeline, oh, Benedict, Benedict, shaking my head. Shaking my head so hard right now, my headphones, they're sliding. Oh, I was like, what, she's sick? Oh, I assumed when we were healing her, she was recovering. There's a fight on a boat? I didn't get a fight on a boat. Well, not a moving boat. That was when they were attacking the town. And I did nothing to stop them. Excellent. Yep. Yep. Who's that? Who that, though? She looked pretty cool. She, he, I don't know. Kind of looked like a girl from the hair. But it's small, tiny sprites. So who knows? Down here, salt is a way of life. And decor. Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down. Oh, so yeah, okay. I would assume Trish could join you in some world? Probably. Claris. Base Claris. Claris out here risking his neck for me. Mind you, it's for money, but like, he still did it. Everyone else was like, okay, I'll help you up to a point, and then I'm just dropping you. He was like, nah, man, I got you. Put myself on the line. I wish that had exploded more. It was kind of disappointing. Man, normally I'm like, the games are like, here's the couple that you're supposed to root for, and I'm like, I hate it. Thanks. I was very happy with Frederica and Serenoa. I thought they played well off each other. But that was obviously because of the paths I was choosing. Otherwise, they would have been probably at each other's throats. So there's also that. Very wholesome, supportive of each other. Very nice. Heckin' Frederica turning into Sephiroth over here. Just like, dang, girl. Top 10 for you. Nice. Oh, they did it. Oh, and Roland's there. Yeah. Yeah, he's so good. He's so pretty. Top 5. Dang. That's a good one. He's so pretty. I love the art style of these games. It's so cool. And it's just so many little details. It's crazy. What a good game. What a good game. Okay, congratulations, your journey has come to an end. Loading this save will grant you access to the New Game Plus mode, which contains the following features. All units, items, information, and notes carry over. Enemies will be tougher, except in mental mock battles. Okay, I was wondering about that part. Because it's like, otherwise you'd just be flying, and you're like, okay, yeah, can I just have the option of skipping these battles? Because I'm fighting them, and they're literally like 20 levels under. You can view the summary of your first playthrough. Hard mental mock battles are now on tap at the tavern. You may view your current conviction values and the values necessary to recruit allies you have not yet met. Okay. That I want to look at. You will be notified when a conviction value changes and by how much. Dialogue choices will show which conviction values they affect and by how much. That's very helpful. The conditions necessary to raise each conviction value will be revealed. Yes. Get me this information. I want to look at stats. New Game Plus. We're going very easy in here because we're just playing around here.
On the faraway continent of Norzelia, 3 mighty powers reigned.
Okay, I think we can skip this one. I just need the menu. I need the encampment. Which I won't be able to get to for some time. I know, I'm sorry, I'm skipping things. I'm the worst. Okay, yep. Hard mental mock battles are now available at the tavern. During New Game Plus and every successive play, the following conviction values will be revealed to you. By accessing scout information at the Sundry Shop, you can view your current conviction values and information on the allies you've yet to recruit. You can see the exact amount a given conviction stat has increased the moment it changes. Choices that affect conviction stats will be labeled to show which stats they affect and by how much. In addition to dialogue choices, the following actions also raise your morality, utility, and liberty stats. Making choices, persuading allies, casting a tie-breaking vote, watching sub-events, honing your weapons. The following actions raise your morality stat. Exchanging a large amount of kudos for items, participating in metal mock battles, talking to a large number of NPCs. During battle, ending a turn without moving or taking action, fortifying allies. Winning a battle without killing all enemy units. Winning a battle in which the recommended levels match that of your enemy. Following actions raise your utility stat. Selling unneeded items at shops to obtain plentiful coin. Proactively collecting items and unit information. Deploying the recommended units for the upcoming battle. During battle, using Quietus. Collecting spoils. Weakening enemies. Eradicating all enemy units when doing so is not a victory condition. Winning a battle in which the recommended level is higher than that of your enemy. Dump it all on you and play through too. Yeah, I was like, whoa. They're like, go. Get all of the things. Which I really like this because it is a, if you invest in this game, you will be rewarded. Like, all of these stat things here. The following actions raise your liberty stat. Spending large amounts of coin at the shops. Okay. Because I always wondered, I was like, why are my convictions changing? What is going on all of the time? These are not, like, dialogue options. Using items, examining many objects, deploying units not recommended for the upcoming battle. Hey, why did you pick the stupid people? During battle, stealing items, healing allies, winning a battle in which the recommended level is lower than that of your enemy. Interesting. Okay, to the encampment. Sundry shop. No. Sorry. Wait. By the way, Lord Serenoa, a most intriguing rumor has come to Lionel's attention lately. A true leader is one who wins battles without losing a single soldier. I figured stuff like that. The most glorious reward awaits those who achieve this great feat. Lionel admits he is most curious about that reward and must fetch a glorious price. He's still sold out. You're supposed to get more. It's not worth it. It just gives you gold. People have prayed to the heavens as shamans for generations. I was fortunate enough to be blessed with the same gifts as my forebears. You are the sundry shop. Trading sundries is well and good, but nothing makes me feel alive like holding a bow in my hands. It's like reuniting with an old friend. This doesn't have... It's not showing me... I guess... Since I haven't done any convictions in this... Okay, so... I assume because this is a new game, I don't have any convictions yet. Okay, that would make sense. Otherwise, you're just stacking continuously. What do you mean promotion available? You're already at the top. I fixed you. I'm confused. Did I not? Oh, I guess maybe it wasn't the third one. It was just the second one, I guess, maybe. I could have sworn I got him to the third. Okay, not this time. I think Gila. Go in Gila. I think you have all of them you had. Okay. Reses people. Oh.
I think I've come this far.
Yeah, I was like, there's the quietest for that. To resurrect at least one person. But I'm like, but if it's not showing where... Roll in beginning, roll in end. Benedict beginning, Benedict end. Oh, okay. Beginning, end. That was a good cutscene. I like that one. Anna. Got it. Why does he get a middle? I'm not complaining. I'm just... Interesting. Didn't get Milo's. That's fine. Okay, we got all of Hasabara. Got all of Narv. Didn't get the last of Medina. So much disrespect. It's true. Look, she's honing in and flirting a little too hard with Serenoa. Especially right in front of Frederica. It's like, whoa, ma'am, back up. Beginning, middle, end. Beginning, middle. Okay, no end for Piccoletta. No end for Decimal either. Has traveled. So it's that one, where we went to Esfrost instead of Hyazant. This is where it all went wrong. She does, but you know, there are limits. And then it continued to go wrong. Man. What a journey. Dang. Look, I didn't want to flood the city. I will send you the clip of what happened to that. That was... I convinced everyone and they were like, yes, thank you, Lord Serenoa. Wow, you've really turned my my thinking around for this one. And then we voted, and then all of them chose Betray for the worst possible option, and then they did that on the vote after that as well. I'm like, that is the worst... I know! They lied to me! They lied to my face! They were like, oh yes, as opposed to just right then and there telling me, they're like, no, that's dumb. Like, no, that's dumb. Yeah. Okay, this is just all of the people so far. I know! But like... you know, it's... the like when you see the option, you're like, clearly this is the wrong one, and you don't pick that one. And then you pick... Apparently I picked the mid option, but they give you the answer as if like, oh yes, you've definitely convinced me. I'm just kidding. I'm about to stab this man in the back. We're about to flood the city. I'm like, Benedict, this is the worst idea. Why would we flood the people that we're trying to save? Of course they're gonna be pissed off at us at the end. Like, this is just stabbing yourself in the foot. Or shooting yourself in the foot. But since we don't have a gun in this game, you are stabbing yourself in the foot. I don't either! I know! I'd have to go back and look, but I think everyone, or at least maybe it was just one person over that was like, hey, by the way, we should flood the city. I'm like, but why? Why? Like, either the boats or the bridge. The boats or the bridge. How are you all this dumb? I don't understand. Yeah. This is a very good game. I'm gonna save again, because I can. And thus ends Season 1 of Triangle Strategy. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. I know the microphone probably showed my excitement more than I would like it to. Thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, God bless and take care.